Hi, this is Beera. Welcome back to Python session. Today we'll see how we are going to write a program, this Python program in the one of the editor called Visual Studio Code. Okay, if you look at this Visual Studio Code, and if you want to write a program, like I want to write some program here, like print and hello, and save it and right click and just run Python in file terminal, then it will run your program and it will give you the output here. This is the way of writing a program using this Visual Studio code editor and execute the program using the terminal. Okay, so the same way, uh, what is the character we are going to use to comment the Python program line. So we will be using hash to comment the single line and just run it this. It will execute only one line of program, that is demo session, and it will export this. If you uncomment this and if you run this, it will consider both lines when you run the program. Okay, how to put multiple comments and that you use triple quotes, and this is how we are going to specify the commands, multiple commands in Python program. So if you put that, it will not consider the above two, the print statements. It only consider this one. Okay. So this is how we are going to comment the line of program in Python if you want to put it, and also the way you are putting single line comment using a hash symbol, and another way is now putting multiple lines into the comment using triple quotes. This is triple double quotes. Okay. Now we'll talk about some sample programs, the printing of hello world. In a similar way, we will be using different things, uh, which basically using for um, considering Python program. Let us say I'm going to write a small function. So how we are going to write a small function? So I'm just removing this. So please note that not only double quotes, you can keep single quote as well. If you keep 3 times, it will be considered as a comment. This is lesson 1, the demo of functions. And also you can create created by BR or and version. So you can specify a number of commands here, and finally you write your program here. So to write a function here in Python, we'll be using def keyword. This is the keyword we are using to start writing of a function in the Python program, like how other program languages are now giving a keyword called function, and in Python we have only def and the function name which you want to give should not be a reserved word. It should be a other than a keyword. So let us say like I'm going to write a function called print hello world and parenthesis close, and immediately you have to put colon. So this we have to specify the Python, not only the Python, what are all the other concepts we are going to discuss about in later sessions, like the loops and iterators and other classes and other things. All these things are notated ending with a colon. That's how the Python is recognizing these are the specific purpose it has, and it has been built with the reserved words like functions and classes and other. iterators and other if statements. Okay. Now this is my the function, and please note that the indentation should be an attached piece and should be immediately comes like this. Otherwise, it won't come in the function. Okay. I'm just writing here hello world from a function, and similarly, I will write one more function called hello world from a function two, and this is one, and this is to something. Once you write this function, okay, again you go back to the initial indentation, that is this one, and I put another program print hello world from a function 3. Okay, if you run this program, and you will see this was being printed only function 3 but not the other functions print statements. Okay, how we are going to call this function? Okay, you just keep this function like this, then it will execute first as this print statement, and then it calls the function. In this function it calls 1 and 2. If you look at this order, it is like okay. If you just comment this and execute now again, it executes only function statements, that is allowed function from 1 and 2. Okay, this is how we are going to write a function in Python program. This is what the syntax. So please note that diff is the keyword which starts writing a program. It indicates that you are writing a function. And immediately this diff keyword having a string which is specifically denotes that the function name, and followed with parentheses open and close, and immediately it has a colon symbol that indicates that this is the function, and within that use proper indentation, that is a star piece, and write all the programming lines. If you just remove this tab and you run this program, and see the output here, it is first it is printing hello world from function 2 because it is outside of the function, because you are not mentioned within the proper indentation. That's why it is executing first, and then it is calling function, and this is in the function, this line of code is executing. So always you should give proper indentation. If you are keeping the relevant stuff within the function, when the function is invoking, then only the relevant stuff is going to execute when the function is being invoked. Okay, this is how we are going to define a function in a Python program and call the Python function. Okay, I hope you understand writing of function and execution of function in Python, and we'll see in next other programming techniques in the next sessions. Thank you. Thanks for listening to this video.